Tuesday night baseball is on the air from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the American League's Houston Astros and the Kansas City Royals. Trout and Cano slug it out. Coming up next, Mike Montgomery is on the mound for Game 2. Harold, what do you got?
Well, he has really pitched well at home, and I don't know if it's the energy from the fans or he feels comfortable on this mound. However way you want to slice it, he's thrown well at home, and I think we'll get another good performance at home in this game.
First pitch of the night is taken for ball 1, and we are underway from Kansas City. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs, really sloppy. So when you play that sloppy, you're not going to win games.
Game time temperature tonight, 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that, 2-1. Ellsbury awaits the 2-1. And still not finding the zone here as it's ball 3 now to the leadoff man, Ellsbury.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And he subtracts there beautifully as this pitch is swung on and missed for the game's first out. Here's Robbie Cano now. His head-to-head history with Cano waits on the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Earl doesn't get a lot of complaints from players or coaches about his strike zone. He calls a good zone. And more importantly, he's consistent.
Hard hit ball to second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Well, sometimes you make the perfect pitch and you still give up a base hit. That ball's down, and he just scooped it out and drove it through the infield.
Now at the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. High pop up. And Moustakas has this one for out number 2. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He went deep last night twice.
Jose Bautista.
First pitch of the at-bat to third. Fielded by Moustakas. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for Houston. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ballgame. Adam Wainwright will be on the mound for the Stros. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, the last 3 outings, he's allowed a lot of base runners, and all you got to do is look at his whip. It's over 1-4. When you have that, you're going to have a tough outing. He's got to get that number down and keep the traffic off the bases. Well, this is the recipe they want. Their pitcher comes out, throws a scoreless top of the first, and then you get a leadoff single to start the bottom.
Meanwhile, now this is hit well down that right field line, and gone for a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. Home run number 9 on the year as the Royals move out in front now 2-0.
Well, he didn't have to supply a whole lot of power with that one. He catches the fastball, and all he had to do is just really make a nice swing, which he did right there. And that ball just did not stop carrying.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Well, Matt, they're playing good ball. If you look at the standings, they got a nice, comfortable lead. But comfortable can be trouble. You got to stay focused, keep your foot on the pedal, and just continue to put that opponent away because this little lead can dwindle quick.
A chance now from the K to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. HR, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matt, the key to this ball club, it's going to be a slugfest. We're at that point right now where both teams are hot. It's a matter of getting to that pitcher and getting in that bullpen and see who has it may come down to who has the last at bats to win this game.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Adam Lind is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. And he wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Digging in, Johnny Peralta, and he's one to watch out for. A 7-game hitting streak coming in.
Peralta.
Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
Well, that pitch gets your attention right away. That's that ball up and in. The hitters get back there and they go, hey, that could end my career. That ball's a little too close to my head.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And the pitch. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Kelly Johnson is on deck. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Royals are lined up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. At second base, Colton Wong. What I love about his game is he's fearless on the pivot. He will hang in there, take a hit, and still get rid of the ball. Nice arm and has good arm strength that allows him to hang around that base a little bit longer than most.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right. Stepping in, J.J. Hardy. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Has a look. Now the pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He went deep in the contest last night.
Escobar.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Wong is there for it. And that ends the inning. Astros leave 1. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. His career line against Wainwright, a number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. There for it, Escobar. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting 7.
Stepping up to the plate, Michael Conforto. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. And there's the good fastball that time from Wainwright as he gets ahead 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those were 2 good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Wainwright gets the sign. 1-0 on its way. That's inside. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And the pitch on 2-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ellsbury is under it. And the inning is over. A scoreless half inning there from Adam Wainwright. His club needs to get him some runs, however. It's 2-zip. Striding in, Chris Herman. And he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Herman.
Into the windup and the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ellsbury.
First offering on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, I don't know how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens.
Ellsbury waiting on the 1-0. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Over the bullpen and into the stands. That's one long home run. So a 2-run shot for Jacoby Ellsbury. Number 23 for him thus far, as the Astros have bounced back to tie this one at 2.
Right now, he can't wait to get to the plate against this pitching staff. 4 home runs in this series. Bet he wishes he could play these guys every single day.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Robinson Cano. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. Robinson Cano, a solo home run. Number 33 on the year. And the Astros will move out in front here 3-2.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Edwin Encarnacion now.
Edwin Encarnacion.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 delivery. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 3 runs already home here. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fouled back.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
Bases are empty here. Nobody out. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes. 1 away. So with 1 gone, a reminder that Astros baseball continues all season long here on the show, as there you get a look at what's on tap for the next 7 days. Ready for another chance? Jose Bautista. First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Well, that base hit right there extends his streak to 9 games. Now, we've been watching him. That's a couple series now. He's starting to swing the bat. You got to start paying attention to this guy. He's getting hot.
Striding in once again, Johnny Peralta. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check to swing there and pops this one up. Runners on first with 1 down. Curveball there. This one touching 77 miles an hour. 2 strikes.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Now another 1-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Second baseman, Kelly Johnson.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And stepping in now is the second baseman, Kelly Johnson. First pitch of the at-bat. Late that time for a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Working for the punch out and the offering. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Now in the box, Tyler Saladino. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. His stolen base total leads the ball club. Curveball just misses, apparently. 1-0. And this is sliced foul into the stands and right, out of play.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Here's Jason Hayward now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now. 2 away.
Second baseman, number 16.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Colton Wong. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters coming to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys, try to get them out the way. See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. Still a 3-2 ball game. At the plate, J.J. Hardy. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hitter, J.J. Hardy.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. And now a pitch on the way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Another one sent foul. Now another 0-2. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Again, a 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
On the ground up the middle. Saladino ranging up the middle. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop.
Alcides
comes into this
Escobar.
at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Lifted in the air to center. Under it is Trout, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting. Catcher, Chris Herman.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Herman. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First delivery to him on the way. In the air, down the left field line and deep. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury, as he swings and hits a laser to right. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the run will score from second as they double him up now. It's 4-2.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Here's Robbie Cano now as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And he'll snap one over to first, and the runner back easily. 4 runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You'd think he's on most things all the time.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 2 hits, and they leave 1. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 27.
Into the windup and the pitch. In there at the letters 0-1.
Well, maybe that fooled him, or maybe he wasn't looking for it, but man, he hung him a curveball right.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Encarnacion is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here's Kendrys Morales as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And here's a ball hit in the air. Herman has a play, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, first baseman Adam
coming to the plate
Lind.
now, Adam Lind hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. Wainwright ready, the 1-1. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. KC down in order. Still down by a count of 4-2. Ready for another shot now, Edwin Encarnacion. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Oh, and a big swing by Encarnacion as this is sent out to deep left field. It's off the restaurant. My word. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. Home run number 47 thus far. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Now batting.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Conforto is underneath this one, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Johnny Peralta. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now
here's Kelly Johnson. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Johnson.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Pitch on the way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
1-1.
Johnson awaits the 1-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes on this hitter. He's got a chance to get out of this unscathed the rest of the way.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. Middle of the night from Kauffman Stadium. It's now 5-2 Houston. Digging in for his second at-bat, JT Realmuto. He'll be in there to start things out against Adam Wainwright.
JT Realmuto.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a line drive. On to first is Escobar, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 30.
So striding in, Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Mike Moustakas will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Line toward right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Conforto rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that will spell the end of the evening here for Adam Wainwright. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Pat Neshek is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Pat Neshek.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tyler Saladino is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Well, you see there on the graphic, that's now 7 doubles for him on the season. And he takes a called strike 1. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really...
Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Whoa, he hit that one a little bit too hard. Line drive single, but the runner at second had to hold up, so he's not going to score, but nice piece of hitting anyway.
Jared Hughes takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Here's Jason Hayward now. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way to Johnson for 1. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night. Michael Blazek takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 55.
Ready for another shot now. J.J. Hardy. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball. Oh, and he goes down to get the fastball as this is hit well onto deep left center field. And he is going to ride this one right out of here. Home run. J.J. Hardy, a solo home run, leaving him 1 shy of 200 for his career, and it's now 6-3.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Alcides Escobar, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Astros.
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Herman. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Lined hard toward right center, and another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one.
3 for 3 on the night. He's feeling good right now. You know, I watched him hit earlier in batting practice. He looked terrific. He just carried that over to the game.
Jacoby Ellsbury will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Comes set and the 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout. And Moustakas has this one for route number 2. Ready for another chance? Robinson Cano. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Edwin Encarnacion stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. 6 runs, double the amount of hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate and it just kept running away.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. Through 5.5, it's the Astros 6 and the Royals 3. Colton Wong will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. His career line against Jared Hughes, not great, and he's 1 for 8. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 27.
Digging in once again, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Into the box, Kendrys Morales. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
0-2.
Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cano has room in foul territory, and no one will track it down.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And another foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled back. 2 out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. Escobar has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. We'll see the dangerous Jose Bautista when we come back. It's the Astros 6. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. A.J. Cole is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 23, A.J. Cole.
And here is Jose Bautista now. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
The
Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as a left-hander starts to throw. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Realmuto goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Bautista is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Here it comes. Ground ball left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, 7th inning, you're thinking maybe one more at bat if his team rallies. So this was a big hit to keep that streak alive.
Here's Kelly Johnson. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Runner at first here, one man out. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. J.J. Hardy will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. In the dirt here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. And that retires the side. One left for Houston as they're unable to. Here's Adam Lind. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Encarnacion going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he is in at third base as the Royals are in business here with a leadoff triple.
Catcher.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. JT Realmuto. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it up.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Runner at third here, nobody out. Skied into straightaway right. Bautista has a read on it. 1 away. Now a long throw home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Digging in to try it again. Michael Conforto, his career line against Jared Hughes. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. He's taken him deep once. Koji Uehara takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Fastball in there for a called strike. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
So he sets him down swinging. Michael Conforto becomes out number 2 this inning. Mike Moustakas stands in as he looks at a called strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit sharply on the ground. Backhanded. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Jake McGee has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
And this is fouled back and out of play. 0-2, here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Now
stepping up to the plate, Chris Herman. His individual history against Jake McGee. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
1 ball, no strike.
Lays off 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Ellsbury.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Ellsbury waiting on the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3. Ready once again, Tyler Saladino. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Tyler Saladino.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there.
First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. And this will be fouled away. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready on 1-2. Now a ball rolled softly to second. Up with it is Johnson. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 22.
So digging in now, Jason Hayward. His prior history in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Second baseman, number 16.
Colton Wong will stand in. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And a ball 1-0.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Well, now we've seen the combination of the 2-seamer and the cutter. That is a lethal combination because now he's taken away the ability of the hitter to sit on one direction of the pitch. That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside the baseball. That's a perfect example. The ball was in, and he took her hands inside the baseball.
First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 1-2. Hit hard, but fouled toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. 2 out with the man at first. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Royals leave 1. They trail it here. Giuseppe Below enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Riding in once again, Robinson Cano. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. On the move is Hayward. He's got it 1 away.
The left fielder, number
Edwin Encarnacion now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. Now here it comes. Scorched to third, and just past his outstretched glove into left. A base hit.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
Jose Bautista.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Trout. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. 24 home runs for him on the season, and they double him up. It's 8-4.
Well, you've got to love seeing a team that's never satisfied. They were up, but they've extended the lead to an even more comfortable 4-run margin. Going to be tough to come back from this one.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Johnny Peralta. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Good swing there by Peralta, but he comes up empty. 0-2.
I really like how the catcher and the pitcher are reading swings. The pitch before, big power swing. Then they pull the string on him and get him out in front early. He has no idea what's coming now.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting.
At the plate, Kelly Johnson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-2 home. Hit down the line at first. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Has a look. Now the pitch. Line to the right side. In there. A base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 3.
Digging in, J.J. Hardy. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
First and second now, 1 man out. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line and right, but this is going to wind up out of play. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Astros. Shortstop.
Standing in, Alcides Escobar. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. from the stretch. In the air to straightaway right. On the move is Hayward. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Astros play 2 on the 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Royals. It's the Astros 8 and the Royals 4. Here's Kendrys Morales, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now that's popped up. Peralta is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Adam Lind. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Lind awaits the 0-1. Ball 1.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Rip down the line. The 1-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
Dribbled back toward the mound. Throw on to first is going to take care of him as the Royals are now down to their last chance now.
For the Royals, catcher J.T. Realmuto.
Stepping into the box, J.T. Realmuto for his career in this matchup. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
Man, I don't care who you roll out there against these guys. That's 10 wins in a row for them, so they feel like they can beat anybody in the league right now, and they're making it look awfully easy, too.
8-4 tonight. The Astros wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Pat Neshek gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Koji Uehara records 8 outs on his way to the save, his third of the campaign. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.